Rick, when you first meet him, you feel like you've known Rick for many, many years. He's very friendly and personable, kind and gentle, and just a fine human being.
His strength is in his personality and what he does for the community, and that everybody trusts him, and anybody that's ever worked with him would have nothing but great things to say about him and his integrity. He's the consummate family man. His sons were Eagle Scouts, and he was a Boy Scout leader for 12 years. His kids have went through all the sports. They did the soccer and the Pop Warner and the baseball, but he really got into the baseball. He was the Little League coach and the president of Costa Mesa Little League. He was in Costa Mesa National, and he was on the board, and he coached AYSO.
He has an accounting background. He is a bankruptcy accountant, and he always does a good job. Whenever he's asked, he always does a good job, outstanding job.
His boys went through Estancia, and he was always involved with the programs. The football boosters, he was involved with the cheer boosters, and he was involved with our overall sports boosters as well. Always kind of starting on the financial end, but then he ends up taking over a lot of times, or being asked to take over with no strings attached.
I first met Rick through Costa Mesa United, the youth sports foundation for our city that has contributed over $600,000 worth of improvements. Rick, during that time, was our treasurer. We have the Mesa Verde Classic. Rick has participated in every year in the 18th hole. In addition to that, Rick golfs and participates, does the books, and he's done that for the last 12 years.
He's more behind the scenes, and he would like to just go in and do his bit and walk away and really nobody even know that he helped. If it's something that's good for the community, he's always willing to step up. He was involved with OCC Enterprise Board, the City Pension Oversight Committee. People, if they're looking for financial guidance and somebody with integrity, he would certainly be the right guy. And of course, is the Kapko Foundation that they founded in 2005 that's done so much for Estancia High School.
Rick's primary interest from a family standpoint is the Kapko Foundation. They raised money through a couple of events. Over 200 people show up at Angel Stadium for the barbecue. The barbecue began as a result of his son being in an accident. Bubba was an outstanding linebacker and player for Estancia, and was a credit to the family and a credit to himself in his character and his enthusiasm and his joy for the game of football. It's a good thing that they do that, because they do a scholarship here at Estancia for one of the football players.
They started a Kapko Memorial Award here at Estancia High School, which is really one of the most coveted awards for our seniors when they graduate. These kids become a part of the Kapko family, and when you've been around Rick and Nancy, to be a part of their family is really pretty special. When people get to know him, he is that trusted person. He is that one that if you're looking for a leader that everybody turns to. He's really good at listening to everybody else and pulling everybody's ideas together. So he's a great guy to have on committee, because he can listen to everybody and then kind of pull it all together and take the committee where they really want to go. It's really hard for me to talk about Rick without talking about Nancy too. For him to be able to do the things that he's done, he's had to have the support of his wife, and they're just both great people. They're really the Costa Mesa people.
I've got to say, Rick, add my congratulations to you for this award. I think it certainly is well deserved. Thank you on behalf of the hundreds of people in our community that you've worked with and helped in so many different ways. We did an audit, Rick, after you retired earlier this year, and we found that we were $3.19 short. And we'd like you to clear that up when you get a minute. Thanks again, Rick, and congratulations.